Hi Libra, this is going to be your art channeled message and reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Libra. I don't know why I didn't say Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but anyway. What I started drawing for you was a glass. It looks like a wine glass. Like, do you know that saying that goes, the cup is half full? I know in a survey one time I got, is the glass half full or half empty? It's all about perspective. That saying is all about perspective. It's like, glass half empty is, I'm about to lose. I see that as like you're losing something, or something went to waste. It's like dumping something out and not getting to experience it or drink it, you know what I mean? And then half full is more so like, I'm not there yet. I didn't reach my destination yet, but I've come a long way. I'm almost at the top. I'm almost full. I'm almost at the end. I'm seeing it's half full for you. You're almost there. You're almost reaching an anticipated goal. Half empty sounds negative to me. Well, as I described before. I'm hearing like I still have so many things I need to do. So many things I haven't got to yet. I don't really see you in that energy though. You're definitely the cups half full kind of individual. That's the way you view that saying. That's the way you've always viewed that saying. And if you never even considered that saying, I feel like a majority of you are like, yep, cup half full, not half empty. I'm getting temperance energy as well. There's a need for moderation here. I believe in my last reading for you guys, I actually pulled temperance in your reading, except the theme was the grass isn't always greener. It's like your mindset is shifting as we speak. The grass isn't really greener. My cup isn't half empty, it's full. Okay? I'm almost there, and I'm not focusing on what's missing. That's just gonna screw me up. For some of you, I'm actually getting wine in a literal sense. And then I heard wine mom. So that's where temperance comes in this time. Someone here loves wine, and that's great. A little wine, aka cup half full. They always say, that's really funny when I channeled this, it's like half a cup of wine. They always say a little bit is good for the heart. It's always good to have fun in moderation, right? But try to watch your intake, I'm getting. Moderation is still key, and I think that's going to be a reoccurring theme with you guys. I'm also getting like wine and dine. Someone wants to spoil you, treat you, something of the sort. And for a select group of you, I feel many of you are single moms. Single moms on the market, to be specific, fresh on the market, and you're enjoying drinks with someone, just having a lot of fun. I actually saw someone pouring you a glass, and that's really interesting. So yeah, you're fresh on the market, and that could be why your urge to slow down with that, because I think when all the pressure, when the burden's all on you, well, if you're a mom, I'm not saying children are a burden, but when you have no help, you're so used to relying on yourself, it can feel that way. That's how you unwind. That's how you unload the stress that's on your shoulders. I feel like you literally have, like, I don't want to say chronic pain, but you have a lot of things you need to release, but in the right way. Because you don't want to find comfort in certain things that will later be your downfall. I like to say that a lot. It's like, something can start out feeling amazing, but it will be the same thing that's going to shoot you in the foot. So, I guess that's what we're talking about this week. Let's get into the reading. First card out we have, well actually, I'm going to address the star, which is the heart of the reading, bottom of the deck. Something that's significant, but it's not necessarily part of the reading. We have the star, and she's pouring one cup out and one cup in her bowl. I see that as you like sort of dumping the wine out, or trying to quit or lower your intake with certain substances, because I feel like you also see it's becoming an issue. But then I'm also seeing, like, you know how sometimes when it's like the cup half empty thing. Thinking, oh, all that went to waste. All that effort went to waste. All of those experiences were to waste because now I have to start all over. As the green man, as the fool. It's like the fool's journey. I'm starting out at 0. Feels like you have nothing right now, but, or so you thought. You're trying to have a better, and then I'm getting fresh on the market again. Didn't I say that? You're fresh on the market. Like, you're single, newly single. And then this card, the 3 of Athams, which is 3 of Swords, I think I'm saying that right. 3 of Swords is pain. I always associate it with pain. Oh, and then I just heard pain turn to pleasure. See, this is what I mean. Like a shift in perspective. I feel like many of you actually saw that as a sexual thing, like pain turned to pleasure. I mean, I was getting something at the end with someone pouring you wine and you guys were having fun, so maybe pain turned to pleasure. It's like this 3 of Swords, this heartbreak led you to find someone that checks all the boxes. I feel like you also have a lot of choices to pick from. Look, she literally has fresh produce in those 2 bags. And I view those 2 bags as a scale. Reminds me of the Justice card. Trying to weigh out your options. And with that, I'm also seeing the way you weigh out your options is like you look at people and the first thing you think of is like, which one of you is going to hurt me in the long run? Which one of you is going to become a burden deeper or farther along into the relationship? I feel like that's someone here was definitely hurt. Had to start all over, start a new life, almost on your own. All the pressure is on you, so that could explain you drinking more than usual. I'm not saying everyone here is full-blown addicts, but you definitely love your wine. You're a wine mom. You can even people could even say that to you as a joke. Not as a bad joke, but, you know. And then we have 0, 1. I was getting like ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3, just you and me, girl. I think that's the lyric that comes after it. Just you and me, girl. Some of you could have a daughter. That's what that's what this references to. If you have a daughter, it's just you and me against the world. I have no help. So yeah, a lot of you are doing this parenting thing on your own, and it's very hard. And kudos to you for staying so strong. I feel like you're self-aware of this. I don't want to call it an issue, but you know what needs improvement and what doesn't. The Witch, which is the Magician. I see that as you mixing drinks. You're known for that. You know all the different types of alcohols. You could even mix one type with another type, and I don't want to say it becomes lethal or unhealthy, but you were known for that. I feel like you also prep drinks for other people. Could be a bartender. You're always in the bar scene. You were a former bartender, so you know the ins and outs of that kind of stuff. And then we have the Queen of Wands. I'm gonna say Queens of Wands. So yeah, many queens here. So you could have worked with a lot of girls, a lot of women, a lot of men. Doesn't have to be anything specific, but she's color coordinated. You're you know what goes good together. That's a good thing and a bad thing. Because too much fun can lead to weird things, but you're definitely, you know how to unwind. Unwind. That's funny. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the 4 of Chalices. I'm getting it only took you long enough. Now I don't want it. It looks like someone's arriving at her home. It also looks like someone's arriving home here with 3 of FMs, 3 of Swords. It looks like she's reached her destination, but she's not going through the door and it's wide open. Kind of looks like a setup, doesn't it? You know how in movies where someone gets to this eerie destination, like something feels wrong, it's almost too quiet, you know? It's like their intuition is telling them It's like, I'm here, why am I freaking out? Their intuition is telling them, like, something isn't right, but then they go in anyway. Kind of like horror movies when you walk up the stairs, and it's like, this is how it all ends. Everything's super quiet, and then boom, out of nowhere, someone comes from behind. I feel like that's exactly what this is. You have everything you need. It's almost like you're bringing something. You have many choices to pick from, but which one is going to cause me pain? It's like the door to pain. I'm getting a confusion between intuition and fear. Is this intuition or is this fear? And that makes a lot of sense, because sometimes we question our own intuition. It's like, wait, I'm in this weird spiral. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I'm seeing for most of you, this is mostly fear. Someone has trust issues. Like, you're literally not letting someone in. Like, in this card, she's literally not letting someone in her home. Someone's emotionally blocked off. Either that or you just don't trust anyone. You don't have the energy for it. She has 3 cups here. She's not even looking at those. And then someone here outside her door, she's not answering it. It's almost like you're leaving people out in the cold. Leaving a lot of people out. I think you're still working on your shadow self, maybe, because I know I did get that the grass is greener syndrome. You're comparing your lives with other people. So I think a lot of that has to do with, it's like, why am I alone? Why do I have to do all of this by myself? That's probably what this is. And then that stress leads to unhealthy coping mechanisms, perhaps. Could also be eating. I know in another reading I got cooking with this, but more so I'm seeing this as someone's a bartender, or you just have a lot of knowledge when it comes to what you're mixing. And some of those things could be lethal or end up becoming very addictive, so just beware. Don't want to have too much fun. But you're starting from a clean slate, and I think that makes someone nervous. I was also going to say something else, but I totally lost my train of thought, but maybe that's for a reason. And this looks like a female energy here as well. She's holding a pentacle, and then this woman is holding a cup. I'm seeing stability, friendship, love. Someone wants to give you all of that. Maybe this is a partner that's like a best friend and a boyfriend, or a best friend and a girlfriend. They're the whole... Remember, I think they check everything off your list or something. They have everything you want, but you still don't want to go through the door. It's like, this is dangerous. A lot of people, you don't know if it's your intuition or fear. Your intuition is telling you something's off. She looks very confused. Looks like she's in mid-thought. Like, I want to open the door, but it's like she only has it a crack open. Like, they can watch me, but I'm not going to actually let them in. So they can, like horror movie style, just come up behind me and catch me off guard. Someone's scared of being caught off guard. Things are going amazing, and then all of a sudden there's a catch. Someone turns on you, or something of the sort. It's like you like people watching you, or you like people viewing you from a distance. You choose these very distant relationships, or you keep friends at a distance. This is someone trying to get closer to you, and you keep them at a distance. It's like, don't come through the door. Someone could actually be trying to be friends with you, Libra, and you, like, should I? Because I've had a really weird past. Maybe a friend burned you, and it didn't end that well. Someone's trying to slowly get you to open up, or slowly get you to come out. I feel like a lot of you don't actually come out that often anymore. You became sort of homebodies. But also with the star, it's about having hope. Or should I say a renewal of hope. The green man, this is still a clean slate. Didn't I say you're sort of battling your old self and your new self? You're trying to change your perspective from, my cup's half empty. I don't want any of these people. I don't want people to get too close to me, so I'm just going to let them watch me from a distance. It's more so my cup is half full now. I'm trying to like slowly let people get to know me, but it still makes me There's a fear here. But I think a lot of you are realizing that fear, that my cup is half empty. I lost everything. I'm gonna lose these people. But no, it didn't go to waste, because it's still going to getting like natural resources. That water is going back to the river. It's kind of like an infinite stream or an infinite resource. That's weird. And then this is going into her cup or her bowl. And it's like she's saving that for later. Your experiences weren't for no reason. They got you to where you are now. I feel like a lot of you actually viewed this clean slate as, I lost everything that's close to me. I lost friends. But did you lose good friends? Was your old life, or was your old self better than the one you know now? Ask yourself that. It's like you're becoming a new person day by day. Because the Queen of Wands is always coming up with new ideas, right? Or new drinks, like I said. This is you mixing stuff together. It's like you're making a potion. It's like a potion master or something. You're really good with that stuff. Something big with yellow too. I always associate yellow with a very sacral energy. Or the color gold. Gold is abundance. Money. You could be stepping into abundance. And I also said you could have been a bartender, so it's like you made money off of that specific field. Oh, I just thought of something really funny. You know how they're playing music in this card? You're starting over. It's kind of like I'm thinking of a horror movie again. She's in a new town. She doesn't know anybody. She comes across a shady stranger, and that person ends up being a psychopath. That's what I'm seeing. It's like dun dun dun, like this intense, horrifying, like when things in a movie start getting really intense and dramatic, that's what I'm seeing. So like she's getting closer and closer, and the music gets louder. Someone's scared to go through that door. Someone's scared to make a leap of faith, to trust anyone again. Could be also you're scared to trust love again. Because I'm seeing someone's pouring you a drink, but it's like you still have that person at a distance even when you're with them. It's like, look, you're here, and it's like they still don't know that much about you. They think they know you, but you're good at letting people think they know you, but they really don't. Maybe this person doesn't know your pain, this Three of Swords. They don't know that it's like you used to be a different person, or that this is your chance of starting over. It's like if you knew what I've been through or what I've done in my past, it's like you wouldn't want to get to know me. That's interesting. But I think someone's still trying to be nice. Trying to get you to open the door, or should I say, like, put your walls down. Just be wary that you don't miss a good opportunity. That's what the Four of Chalices, Four of Cups is all about. But with this Star card, it's really, well, literally it's hope. There's hope for this. There's hope for this situation. There's hope for you. Your past experiences didn't go to waste. They led you to who you're meeting now. They led you to become who you are now. And with that crow, I always associate that with darkness and death. Like, this is the end, but it's also the beginning. And then I also said 0, 1. Things are going in a perfect sequence. It's almost in a chronological order. A, B, C, easy as 1, 2, 3. It's easier than you think. Just you and me, girl. For some of you, I'm seeing that as like you and your daughter, you and your child, just you alone. But I'm also saying like just you and me, girl. You found a love interest. It's just you and me. It's like someone's actually saying that. It looks like it's just you and me now. bummer. It's like someone's being sarcastic. Oh, I didn't even see that at first. There's a dragonfly coming through. I don't know what dragonflies symbolize, but I'm seeing that as, right now, an unexpected visitor. Someone wants to get close to you. That's all I'm seeing. With the star as well, I'm seeing you're trying to heal that pain, that Three of Swords. You're still trying to heal. That's pretty much what this is. Still battling the past. Something must have happened, because like you feel alone for sure, or you're newly all on your own. You're not used to being alone, and then for some of you, being alone almost became too comfortable. Because this Queen of Wands looks very inspired. Look, she's creating all of this. I'm seeing that was you when you were more extroverted, like party girl, party guy. It's like you're the life of the party when you're drinking. But when behind the scenes, when you're away from that scene, away from that life, didn't I say you were a different person before? You don't want that at all. It's like behind closed doors, you're sad, you're upset, you cry in private. There's still a lot of pain. I actually feel kind of emotional. Like this is intense. So people don't really know the real me. That's what I'm getting. So why should I let them in? And what's funny is I literally said, you do really well of making people think they know you, but they don't know you. It's like you fell in love with the person. You fell in love with my mask, not me. And then with that grass is greener thing, it's like you would love someone else, not me. It's really. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards from my Ocean Oracle. This is a beautiful deck. I'm gonna get more information on this. I'm getting One Step at a Time by Jordan Sparks again, because come on, like, sequence, 0, 1, one step at a time. Take it slowly. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy. It's like just you and me will take this one step at a time. We don't have to rush this. Interesting. I'm also seeing with the Four of Chalices next to the Queen of Wands like this. This is her. She's feeling really confident. She has many amazing ideas. She looks, what was I gonna say? Like dressed to go out, look good. But then here she looks really bored and sick of it. She's not in her usual clothes. She's not her usual self. You're not doing anything in this card, is what it looks like to me. Not accepting any offers. Still have so many options, so many people to pick from because you're fresh on the market. Just heard supermarket. Farmer's market. Because she has a lot of fresh things. Fresh options. New options. But you don't want to go through that door. I mean, you don't want to let anyone in. Okay. What we got here? And actually, these are really hard to shuffle. I'm gonna get, you know what? Taking them all. I think I'm gonna take these two first. We have shedding the old. Shedding the old you. That's what this is. Especially with that crow there. You went through a huge rebirth, and I think it's really uncomfortable. What does that say? There's a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see these new prospects. I'm seeing become adventurous. The Fool is a very adventurous person, so that this is the perfect thing for this. And it's the first card out. The first card out is the most powerful. It's like, be adventurous. Be open-minded. Don't be in this energy. I feel like you're trying to get out of it because you're becoming a cup half full person. It's like, I'm almost there. I'm about to step into something so, almost get breathtaking, shocking, beautiful. But I need to open that door first. I need to let people in so I can experience these amazing things. Then we have throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and roles and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. Shared inspiration. I'm getting it's just you and me. Just you and me, girl, again. There's two people there. Oh, and then there's a baby dolphin. Two people, and then you can't make this shit up. Someone here definitely has a child. Or you just have like baggage from an old relationship. And then this is the new person. Just you and me. But then to your dismay, someone is actually interested in you. Interested in the real you. Maybe someone from your past didn't like you in your most authentic self. Or you became a new person, like you awakened, you shedded the old skin. You're no longer that party girl. You no longer take interest in things that don't matter to you. You want to manifest something else in your life. You want real connections. Then we have the gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but it resides side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Didn't I say the battle between your shadow self and your new self? That's what this yin and yang thing is. It's like you don't have to get rid of all those bad thoughts, your old self. You can still have it in moderation, temperance. You can still have a drink from time to time. You can still have a little wine. Still have a little fun. But just make sure there's a balance. It's okay to still struggle from time to time. It's okay to confuse intuition with fear. But I think for the most part, not gonna lie, this is a lot of fear. So that's probably why we got yin and yang. There's a need for balance here. And meditation. Because I feel like it's easier to differ between the two when you're in a better state of mind. So I feel like what you think is intuition is actually a lot of fear. Not always, though. What card didn't I read yet? Convey your meaning. I never got this one before. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. Yeah, reflect on the way you're communicating with others. I'm also saying, like, something's bothering you, something's wrong, but you never tell people so they can help you or change the way they're approaching you or going about this situation. So it doesn't hurt to speak up. A lot of Libras need to speak up. Express yourself. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. And start talking to people. Literally start talking to people. Let them get to know the real you. Because I feel like that's part of the problem here. Yeah, it's definitely time to reflect on the way you talk to others. I feel like you're realizing that now, either after watching this reading or for the longest time you're like, I really don't like, I feel like I'm operating from the ego, this fear. This isn't intuition. I'm hiding myself away. It's like, what do I really mean? What do I really want to say? I'm gonna put those to the side. I think I'm gonna get one more oracle card and then end this reading. I don't even know how long it's been. I can't see that, but I think I'm gonna get this deck. Shuffle them first. See, we have illumination. Something is being illuminated. Something is being talked about. Remember I said convey your meaning? Like, what do you really mean? What do you really want to say? Someone's about to speak up. I feel like it's you. Or someone wants to talk to you. That just means everyone wants to talk to you. I see that as like you're finally letting somebody in. You're trying not to act as closed off. What is being illuminated? Is this something illuminated by having an important conversation? You're having that's what it is. You're having that whole having drinks, like someone pouring you wine, someone wanting to wine and dine you. You're finally, it's like, this is the real, this is me. Finally telling someone about your past. This is why I am the way I am. This is where I came from. I like that too. This is where I came from. Definitely talking to someone about something very intimate and close to you that you don't really tell anybody. That's what I think this is. I want to clarify though. What's being illuminated? Change. This horse is coming from this gloomy space into sunlight. It's being illuminated here as well. Yeah, this is definitely a conversation. Or a person. It's like you're having a conversation with a person. It's no longer just you and your child anymore. You're considering making a new addition. But what got in the way was you were scared from past hurt. Someone definitely abandoned you when you needed them most. Someone abandoned you and your child. And that's a pretty intense situation. You don't just want anyone around your child. Like, your child is your number one choice. It's in the best interest of the child. You know that saying? It's the best interest for them. It's not all about me anymore. So is this person going to be safe? Are they trustworthy? I feel like they are, because you're definitely telling them about who you used to be with or the struggles you're dealing with. Instead of drinking, you're now talking about it. You're not bottling up your emotions. And it's a lot easier on you. It's like a weight has been lifted off. Remember I said, it's like you're weighing out your options. It's like, which one is going to hurt me in the end? Is that door going to hurt me if I walk through it? I don't think so. Because remember I said it was all fear, not necessarily your intuition. It's like you're stopping, yet you're right there. So things are about to change. Something is about to be illuminated. I feel like what's illuminated is like the newest addition. It's not just you anymore. Or just you and your child or the person you have been with. Wow. Okay, Libra, that's the end of your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe. Sometimes when I'm in the moment of readings, I feel like I don't make sense, but then eventually when I play it back, I'm like, it wasn't that bad. So I apologize if things were all over the place, don't make sense for you, or don't resonate. I really hope it did though, because this is a really nice message. We really don't have to go through anything alone. The cup is half full, remember? You're this close to change. It wasn't all for nothing. Because if you wouldn't have gotten out of this, I like to call it karmic cycle or karmic relationship, you wouldn't have found these new people. Just let them in the door. Open up the door. Don't keep them at a distance. Don't give them mixed signals. You gotta communicate clearly, so they know what you're coming from. Or like, this is why I do that. You know, like conveying your meaning. Something's gonna be illuminated, and I feel like it's something you're telling somebody. Okay guys, bye. And take care of yourselves, because I feel like you're in the middle of a huge transition. An uncomfortable one, but a good one. Peace.